guys, welcome to another video. Today we're talking about the future of Golden State Warriors this summer, specifically of 2026-2027 season. Golden State is gonna do a lot this year. That's for sure. It's gonna be a different year. I talked about that in a previous video. But I feel like it's that time when we just like sit down and look exactly what they're gonna do for next year. So they're in a win now situation, which is probably the most fun thing that there is in NBA when some team is in desperation mode. So uh, that means that some superstar could be coming to Golden State Warriors. Let's see what their options are. So they have three of the biggest options currently, and I feel like if they pull one of those three, I feel like that they have a pretty strong chance of winning the title next year, or at least getting close to winning a title, not being 10th, or like ninth, losing to Phoenix Suns, rebuild Suns. So yeah, what are the options? First option is the one, the only LeBron James. LeBron James is first option. Why is he first option? His contract is expiring this year. He's in his 23rd season with Lakers. He is currently paid like $45 million, and Lakers are not going to do that for LeBron. Not gonna like renew his contract because he is not worth the Luka Doncic salary. Of course, he is worth everything, for what he brings to that, for the title that he brings to that team, and of course, right now, which how he played with Houston, um, he's just like one of the greatest of all time. Of course, he deserves that, but he will get that kind of money in other teams, especially Golden State. Golden State has a room to give a lot of money. We saw that with Jimmy Butler situation. They gave Jimmy Butler 50 million, so that means that they can easily get it to LeBron. Of course, one more thing is LeBron always wanted to play with Curry. That's what we all know from past. He always was uh, looking at Curry with the passion of wanting to play with him. So this would be his only chance and good chance in his career to with one of his biggest competitors throughout the throughout his whole career. So yeah, Golden State. Its first option is LeBron James. The only thing why this could not be work is if currently Lakers are doing really good. So, you know, if he goes, it would feel like he is going to a worse team instead of the better team. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he could be staying for less money in Lakers. But I mean, you know, that's up to him to decide. Another thing is that there is uh, Cleveland in Cleveland in the option. Cleveland Cavaliers also wanna do a win now situation. So, it would be more obvious for him to go to his hometown of Akron, Ohio. So yeah, it would make totally much more sense for him to go to Cleveland. So we'll see. We'll see. I think that Golden State's main goal is to get LeBron, but we'll see. We'll see. The second option is Giannis Antetokounmpo. They were going for Giannis the whole time last season. Like last year in the summer, they were just going for Giannis the whole time. Talks about Giannis until they backed down. The Milwaukee Bucks. This time, though, the main guy in Milwaukee said that they're either going to keep Giannis for the rest of the time here or they're going to trade him away. It's not going to be ifs and whats and nots, because that's ruining this franchise. The thing is that Milwaukee is doing atrociously bad since 2021, since the time that they won. the title, they have been really, really bad. They have been the Philadelphia 76ers kind of bad, you know? So that will mean that he wants to go somewhere where he's gonna win. And right now, that's not going to be in Milwaukee Bucks. They tried with Lillard, they tried with other players, but they weren't even close to beating the teams in East. They were losing to Miami Heat, the eighth seeded Miami Heat 4-1. You know, that's the team that we're talking about. You know, atrociously bad. So um, I don't see Giannis going back in Milwaukee. I don't see him being back. So one team that is desperate is Golden State, and Golden State has a lot to offer to Milwaukee. The only things here that wouldn't work is if Giannis doesn't want to go to Golden State. His other two options are Miami and uh, Golden State. I mean Miami and New York. So honestly, if I'm being honest, as a Golden State Warriors fan, I would say that the better options for him are Miami and New York. Not just because simply because he's gonna have more chances there because those teams are really good right now. They have much more depth than Golden State right now. But we'll see. We'll see what he chooses. Also, he wants to be closer to Europe when it comes to time zones. Um California, I mean, Golden State is all the way in California, which is 10-hour difference to Europe, you know. In New York, it's six, so he's gonna be closer. I mean, as close as he was in Milwaukee when it comes to time zones. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Though I don't know. I don't think that really makes him wanna go somewhere or not. You know, feel like he would just take his whole family to LA. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, to San Francisco, but yeah. I don't know about that. Those are the only ifs and nuts of why he would probably not go there. But I would genuinely like the most Giannis out of all these players here on the list. You know, I would like Giannis and Curry duo. I think that would be like a literal like definition of success because I feel like Curry and LeBron are the only players in this league that make other ones feel look better on the court, and just imagine Giannis even better on the court. You know what I'm saying? It would be a pain to guard that. You know, but yeah. And the third final option, I feel like this one is out of desperation. I feel like this one is only if every single other one don't work out. You know, and that is Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard had one of the best seasons, if not the best seasons of his career this last year. Kawhi Leonard had 50% from the field, 39% from the three, and 90% from free throws this season, which makes him almost make a 50-40-90 season. Let me say that again. Steph Curry with 50-40-90 season won the unanimous MVP. That's how good Kawhi Leonard was this year. As they combine that with his clean and perfect defense that he has, it just makes him one of the best players in the league this year. If Clippers were better, uh, Kawhi would definitely be top two or top three in MVP race this year, even with this stacked year of MVPs. You know, so it's just like crazy how good of a year he had. Do I think he can repeat that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I feel like it will really be a big desperation if we go for Kawhi because I don't think he will be healthy as he was this year. 65 games he played this year, you know, which means he was really healthy this year. Uh, it never happened before, and I don't think it will happen again. I don't know. He's just an injury prone. He is like Porzingis, kind of, you know, like he is just the guy that you just risk if you get. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if we should rather go for LeBron and Giannis, but I feel like that Kawhi would be also perfect third kind of option, you know. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, guys. What do you think about this? Who would you like to see in Golden State Warriors? Uh, Out of all these three, I would like to see Giannis the most, then LeBron James like second most, and then Kawhi because I feel like Kawhi is the most riskiest one. I feel like LeBron brings, you know, growth mentality to the game, and I feel like he can never be bad. Also, Giannis, I feel like Giannis with Steph Curry is just gonna be even better. You know what I'm saying? But out of those, Kawhi would be the biggest desperation move that Golden State would take. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, guys. What do you think? And I'll see you in the next video.